y'all doing, and welcome. I am Willie Williams. Appreciate y'all for joining the player. Subscribe. Please remember, go around to the WillieWilliamsShow.com. Y'all check out a few things. Subscribe to the website. If you would like to support a player around here, you can get something for you and them little ugly babies by clicking the Get link on the website. If you like to see what we call the event video, please go around to the Patreon, the Willie Williams Show. The link's down there in the description. I need you liking, sharing, telling somebody about a player. We try to get the thumbs up over 500 in every show so we can do something to the algorithm. Listen, we got a PayPal link down in the description. We got $, top and bottom. Willie Williams Show, that is the cash app. And if you just so happen to hit that super chat, please don't go over $5 because the player don't know if he getting it or not. They say I get 30, they say that they get 70. God damn it, I think they getting a whole 100. Remember, the midday news show, if you can't watch it with your eyes and you can't use your peripherals and see a player, big word, I hear any goddamn screen. We do got a thing called a podcast on Anchor and Spotify, the Willie Williams Show. Please follow me on IG and Twitter at the WW Show. Appreciate y'all. I'm so sick of the internet. I'm so sick of the things that I be seeing out here on the internet. How y'all doing? I'm Willie Williams. Appreciate y'all for joining me. This is the Willie Williams Show. This is the 999 News Show. Come on in, y'all. Hit the thumbs up. Come on in. Don't be afraid. Let me slide that down. I don't know if they send out notifications, but even if they're not, y'all go ahead on and do what y'all supposed to do out here in the doggone street. Why it look like I got a bump? Like I'm been hit over here on this side. It look like I got a bite mark on the side of my face. What? Who been biting on? Who been biting on the player? What going on? It look like some teeth or something, like a baby done bit on me or something like that right there. Y'all stop biting on me. Chinatown is up in the building. What it do? Tennessee is up in the house. Y'all come on in. Come on in. Don't be afraid if y'all just not coming on in. Also, we also streaming live on twitch.tv.com, the Willie Williams Show. Appreciate y'all for joining the player. That's what's up. Say hello, the D is in the building. What it do? Appreciate that right there. Philadelphia is up in the house. Come on. Shot time is up in this thing. Y'all need some more lights so we can hear on up and get on into it. Damn it, I was gonna do like a no call, no show. That thing still got me coughing, y'all. That thing still got me coughing real bad, and my brain was tingling just a little bit earlier, and I was like coughing and stuff, and I'm like, oh my God, I didn't think that I was gonna make it. It's a cough, but I didn't think that I was gonna make it. I'm looking at Twitter right now, and I'm not trying to advertise for these people, but they got these pants for men, and it's under Fablistic Men. Fablistic Men's is the one who is selling it. I guess that is the brand. Y'all doing us real bad out here, man. These men, the clothing that y'all is selling to men is girl clothing. In my opinion, it's girl clothing. We got to make America great again when the men dress like men. Damn it, when you went inside of a store, there was a boys and a girls section, a men and a women section. You knew the men clothing. Even when you walked past, if you did not even read the sign that said men clothing, when you saw the clothing, you knew that it was men clothing. Yeah. They started hurting us with the skinny jeans and stuff like that. But when y'all making skinny sweatpants, man, I just, y'all doing too much, man. Why is it that y'all got to, or why is it that y'all need for men to show hips and shit? I don't understand that part there. Man, like, hey, we is just different. Just in my mind, I don't understand. Like, why do the men got to show hips and buns? Shout out to you men who got the buns still out here in these streets and your pants is cupping. Yeah, I just don't. Listen, y'all do though the new leggings that it has the stitch in the crack, right? Y'all know the new leggings with the stitch in the crack. No matter who or what woman buys those types, it make it look like every woman has a nice buttocks. Huh? Am I lying? The biker shorts or leggings, however y'all want to call them. The stretch pants, the yoga pants. The ones with it look like it's stitched in the crease. It conforms. It makes a butt out of nothing.
Listen, have y'all ever seen a beautiful sister, a beautiful baby, and know that damn it, we don't care what hue? Y'all ever seen one with no booty or a small booty have on those tights? And while having the tights on, they got a booty. Like a big, like plump, and it's working with their shape and all that fly stuff right there. But then when they take it off, they look like a little 10-year-old little boy. Huh? Listen. Players, do not. I do understand how they driving our clothes to look like women's clothes. Y'all do not let them make the stitch in the crack, the stitch in the crack of the pants, be something that we out here buying. Come on, y'all. Can we just stand as men? Can we just say, listen, enough is enough? Can we please? Because if y'all wearing them stitched between the crack of your buttocks, if y'all wearing those, you can't be saying, or you can't be out here talking that you heterosexual. Be who you is if that's what you like. But listen, you cannot stand as a heterosexual man and you got the stitch in the crease to make your booty conform with your body. I don't think that that's like a good look for men out here. You know, give y'all such a pat on the back. Y'all done hit 100 by 10 after the hour. I appreciate that right there. I'm just saying, man. You say Willie is called Rich Bottoms. Oh wow, they actually got a name for it. Listen, boy, them dogs. Listen, and you love to see them because it makes it. Listen, it make all booty look good. I'm trying to tell y'all something. I see y'all out here with them doggone. Listen, it make all chicks look like they booty match their body. And shout out to our babies who getting like the BBLs and stuff like that. If y'all getting the BBLs, the way to talk to your surgeon about the type of booty that you want, all y'all have to do is wear those tights to your appointment and take pictures. Take pictures and let your surgeon see, like, this is the type of booty that I want. And go ahead on and get that booty. Y'all be saying, well, I want just a little high in the back and a little spread on the end, and y'all be out here guessing booties. And that's really not a good thing. And that's why a lot of y'all look so bad body when y'all go ahead on and get your BBLs. It's really not a good look for y'all. Shout out to our Dodge Trap for the $5 super chat. He said, I can't help my genetics. Passive powerlifting squats and deadlifts got me looking thick at you. Pause. He said, I be getting cat called in my suits. Hashtag us too. That's what's up. That is what's up. Hey, it happens to the best of us. He say little booties matter. Listen, it happens to the best of us though. He say all booty isn't good booty. You right about that right there. I'm just saying though, man. You say the club Shay jeans, man. We got listen. And again, to each his own. So this is just my opinion. Hey, key. We can laugh about it and move on. I'm not trying to hurt anybody's feelings. But at some point, we got to be like, okay, this is women's stuff and this is men's stuff. Damn the unisex. Damn the unisex. I do understand that the girls is wearing white tees and black tees, shit like that right there. They think that that's unisex too. I understand though. But damn it, it's like bras and panties and sundresses and bras, panties, sundresses, bikinis. For some reason, it's like we just know that that's girl stuff. Borettes and shit. We know that that's girly girl stuff. Like yo. The Sunday school dresses. That's girl stuff. We get it. Keep that in the girl section. Y'all designers should not be trying to match the girl section or match the boy section with the girl section. Make y'all apparel for the girls then. Say thigh high boots and shit. I'm trying to tell you something. Everything ain't for everybody. That's a fact. Y'all ain't going on to get into some stuff out here, man, because this is just horrible. I am looking at these doggone pants and I can't even. I can't even look at them long. I got to keep going because I don't want to see. Well, I get hell. Wait. Let me think about it from both sides. Maybe the women want to see the men in tights. Men in tights, right? Maybe that's what y'all want to see. Maybe that's what y'all like. I don't. Ladies, let us know. Let us know if it's time for us men, us grown heterosexual men, to be wearing the tights for y'all. Because for some reason, we talked about the skinny jeans and all that fly stuff, and y'all still getting impregnated by them. Y'all still getting peed in. Y'all still don't know who your baby daddies is because they both wearing skinny jeans. You know what I'm saying? They still able to hunt y'all with skinny jeans and skinny sweatpants. So, you say jeans look nice on a man. What kind of jeans though? Like baggy jeans, almost baggy jeans, tight jeans or something. Apple bottom jeans. I know good as hell where y'all ain't out here wearing the apple bottom jeans. Player, I know y'all ain't shopping with Nelly. Now it's a difference if you shopping with Nelly for your la. Now that's different. But if you shopping with Nelly for self, you cannot be out here claiming to be a heterosexual male now. That's all that I'm trying to say. Well, you can do it, but we ain't gonna believe you. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got no nut huggers on, yeah. Okay. The regular Guess jeans. Alright. Like, because we used to have like baggies and the regular fit and stuff, like different types of fits. I can't buy jeans out of the store no more. I honestly cannot buy jeans out of the store. I have to buy my jeans online. Shrink the fit. It's a damn shame out here. You say, Willie, remember when everyone wore biker shorts in 89? I'm trying to tell you something. Ooh, and listen, they made the biker shorts short. That was real biker shorts, because they was short. And things come right up under the monkey. Oh, Jesus. No wonder so many of y'all had done got pregnant. But anyway, y'all look. Shout out to our shout out to the veterans. Shout out to the veterans. Veterans Day was yesterday, in case y'all had done missed it. Yesterday was Veterans Day. Support the veterans out here, because people in your family were veterans and they fought for you to be on the internet. That's what's up. Y'all please remember, go around to Pleasant Candles. PleasantCandles.com. Look at you. PleasantCandles.com is the largest candle company on the planet, Craig. It's bigger than everything that you know. Multiple fragrances. If you would like for your area to smell better than it does right now, please go around to PleasantCandles.com out here in the doggone street. Look at it. Go ahead on and get into it. Our illegal brothers and sisters, because I just saw this, our illegal brothers and sisters say that they coming whether we want them to come or not. They saying we finna come now. They listen. They already walking. They already got their bags packed. They out here on BMX bikes and shit like that. They on their way with candles and they ain't got no pleasant candles, but damn it, they got candles and knapsacks and umbrellas and shit. They say they on their way though, right now, today. You don't believe me? They say they're coming before Trump get in office.
Tonight, hundreds of miles south of the border in Mexico, a caravan of migrants chanting, "We are not criminals," is rushing to make it to the U.S.-Mexico border before the Trump administration is sworn in. Many carrying their belongings in plastic bags and on their backs, and already starting to voice their fears about not being able to cross into the United States come January. I think it
they
will
got fears of not being able to come cross in January. We can come cross. We got to hurry up before the new year.
be much more complicated now, says this man who's traveling from Venezuela. Now we are thinking about finding a way to get through before Trump takes the presidency.
We already got like y'all gang banging members and stuff like that right there. That listen, them folk done came over and they not making y'all look good out here. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, look at all them goddamn people. Look at all them people. Now, hold on. So y'all done ran from y'all country. Venezuela. Damn it, I was finna ask Venezuela a question. What's wrong with Venezuela though? Huh? Who is the president of Venezuela? Let's see. Nicolas Maduro. Nicolas Maduro. He's the president of Venezuela. And is he like he's like the 53rd president, and he's been the president since 2013. Shit, it's time for a regime change then. He done been in office for 10 years? Wow, and he makes the 24th president. Wait. So all y'all gonna run instead of stand up to the government?
DHS officials telling NBC News that they have not yet seen a surge in migrants heading to the United States, but that they want CBP and ICE officials to be prepared.
One of the first calls I'm going to make is to Mexico. You stop letting people come in through our border.
Trump now vowing to deport millions of undocumented migrants, saying his plan has, quote, no price tag. He's also threatening to impose a tariff of 25% on Mexican imports unless Mexico's government curbs what he describes as an onslaught of immigration. Those promises now creating uncertainty and anxiety among migrants making the taxing journey.
It ain't like they walk into like the corner store or nothing. It ain't like they walk into like Walmart to go grocery shop or nothing. They walk from a country to another country, not to another country. Y'all understand? Like, they're not just walking like to lose weight. They ain't gonna do like a mile, you know what I'm saying? A mile there and a mile back, you know what I'm saying? That's a good little day's walk. You know. They motherfuckers walking countries. Got to be more careful. Yes, regime change means U.S. boots on the ground, Willie.
This caravan, which
you're right.
set off with nearly 3,000 people on Election Day, has dwindled to just about half of its original size, according to Reuters.
Because half decided damn it, they started to walk, but then they were like, you know what? We'll chill right here in Mexico. Maybe the United States need to go ahead on and buy Venezuela. We got a few dollars.
This man from Venezuela saying now that Trump has won, he doesn't know what to do, but returning to Venezuela for him is like being shot in the head.
Damn, Venezuela, that is that bad, and hundreds of thousands of you all done ran. I promise y'all that there's some people who done made it over here who is flying their country flag. They need to be immediately put on the boat.
Migrants in Mexican border cities waiting for legal entry through the CBP One program now also worried their plans might be upended. Some, like this woman, are anxious that the appointments they've waited months for under the CBP One program could be canceled.
Oh, so she was trying to do it right. Her and a few others was trying to do it right. All right,
Él inició la conversación felicitándome.
On Friday, Mexican President Claudia Sheinbaum saying she had a, quote, very friendly phone call with Trump in which they congratulated each other's presidential wins and said there will be time in the future to discuss the border issue.
She's a Mexican president? Did they say that she a president? You lying to me.
Months for under the CBP One program could be canceled.
Él inició la conversación felicitándome.
On Friday, Mexican President Claudia Sheinbaum saying she
got a woman as a president? Shout out to Logan for the $2 super chat. Say, did KK promise them papers? Yes, I believe that she had done did. Yeah, damn it. Just come on to the United States. Shout out to Biden them.
Had a, quote, very friendly phone call with Trump in which they congratulated each other's presidential wins and said there will be time in the future to discuss the border issue. Time.
No wonder the cartels are taking note.
That many migrants now fear is running out for them.
Okay, Ellison Barber joins us now in studio. So, Ellison, going back to that CBP One app that you mentioned, this is something the Biden administration set up. Has the Trump administration or the Trump team said anything yet about what they're going to do with that?
So it's interesting because they obviously spend so much time talking about their plans as it relates to the U.S.-Mexico border. But in terms of comments about CBP One in particular, really not a lot of detailed comments from Donald Trump himself. However, back in mid-September, we did find where he mentioned CBP One in a post on X and Truth Social. He said in part this, quote, "We will stop all migrant flights, end all illegal entries, terminate the Kamala phone app for smuggling illegals," put in parentheses there, CBP One app, and then he went on to list a couple of other things. So,
oh snap! Hold on. Oh, so the CBD One app, it's an actual app. Oh, I thought that was just a name or something. I thought that was just a name or like a program or something like that right there. Shout out to Kenji for the $2 super chat. He said the cartel just assassinated the last president. I am in agreement with you because they say that that lady right there, Padro, she is the Mexican president. She's a scientist and academic, serving as the 66th president of Mexico since 2024, becoming the first woman to hold office. She previously served as the head of government of Mexico City in 2018 and 2023. She's 62 years old. That baby look good for 62. She's slim and everything. Listen. This is why we try to tell y'all, keep that weight off y'all as much as possible. You can look better like in your older ages. I'm trying to tell you something now. Keep that little weight off you. He say, hurry, January, hurry the F up out here. Hurry up and get on around here. Say she the plug. The president say, I will immediately cut the little app off. He say, we will stop all migrant flights and end illegal entries. Terminate the Kamala phone app for smuggling illegals. Ooh, I like the way he worded that. Yeah, damn it, this is a regime change.
One app, and then he went on to list a couple of other things. So he talked about it.
And that can be kind of chaotic because people are in the queue already.
Right, people are in the queue. And what
already in the queue. They bitch on Paul, goddamn, we almost in there. We almost in there. For to cut that shit off real quick. Hell no. She lied to y'all, and y'all gonna learn to stop trusting a baby out here in these streets.
he hasn't said, which is what's making so many people panic, he's made this comment saying, I would terminate that app, but hasn't said when that would happen, hasn't said how or how it would fit into his broader immigration policies moving forward. And that's part of why so many people are like, we don't know what's going to happen next, but you said you might get rid of this. Even if it was in that one post, it's leading to a lot of additional questions.
Okay, well, he ain't saying that he gonna do it on day one. It might be like on day 30 or something like that right there. So, hey, shouties. Players, y'all gotta walk faster.
I'm sure we'll learn in January as soon as he takes office. Ellison, we thank you for
That's what's up. Move right along. I ain't gonna even much hold you. My problem is we gotta hurry up and get on around there before he take office. Which is really, really crazy because even when y'all come across and y'all coming across illegal, you're going right back. I don't understand. You say need to hack the app. Bam! This is a doggone shame. Moving right along, I ain't gonna even much hold you. Bam! Let me give y'all this right here real quick. I just saw a little something. We got a player who done made a mistake. And when I tell y'all, player done made a mistake, when y'all hear this doggone story, you're gonna believe in me. Listen, we also streaming live on twitch.tv.com, The Willie Williams Show. Need support around here. We're at 216 followers. We're trying to get up to 220. Y'all, I can't do it without you good people. I'm trying to tell you something. I need support. How many thumbs up do we have over here on YouTube? Thumbs up, we have 174. We should have been over 250 by now. I cannot do it without you good people. I'm trying to bring y'all the news. Say his new border czar is hardcore. I saw a post about I saw a post about the border czar earlier. I don't know. I told y'all like this thing. Damn it, it's bothering me. Damn it. They said something fly about the border czar earlier. Yeah, the new border czar is Tom Hallman. And he looked like a country redneck, lighter hue brother who ain't playing out here. Like he'll chew a little snuff on you, spit on you, call you a boy. You know what I'm saying? Damn it, the type of white man that I like. You know what I'm saying? I like that type of white man. Yeah, damn it, be you. Be you. Don't let nobody change your tongue. Oh, and he's the former ICE director. Oh, that's what's up. Shout him out, man. Get the job done. Come on around now. Go to the border. Listen, as long as you go to the border more than KK did, you have did a good job. Yeah. He say Willie coughing like it's STD Friday, man, and like every cough is like it's doing something like to my neurotic system. I think, is that a system? My neural system is a system. I said neurotic. I was probably thinking about erotic. So I do have a erotic system, you know, but damn it, ain't nothing wrong with the erotic system. Nothing wrong with the erotic system. Might be with that, like that other system, the endocrine system or something like that. I don't know. Don't judge me. That's what's up. We're going to Albuquerque. Look. Do not, and Willie repeat, do not try this at home and or on your doggone job. We have a gas station store worker, a player who clock in and out. He kills another man. He decided to go ahead on a pop player for stealing items. And it's not so much that he killed the man, because that's like regular stuff like that. It's how he ended up killing the man.
Good afternoon. APD detectives arrested a gas station employee.
Look. Did y'all see how good I saw that right there? Y'all wrong for that right there. They ain't even player like the way that y'all did it. You know what I'm saying? But hold on.
APD detectives arrested a gas station employee who was accused of chasing down and killing a man who stole from the store. News 13's Melissa Torres is live in the Newsplex with that story. Melissa?
The shooting sparked from an incident in a gas station at Lomas in Louisiana. 37-year-old Stephen McCorkle was working his shift at the Schwann gas station early yesterday morning.
I don't know, them birthmarks, or is that like a tattoo right there, or a tattoo right there? I don't know if one of his little bras done bit him over here or some. I don't know if that's like a blackhead. I don't know, but go ahead.
Detectives say McCorkle stepped out to use the restroom around 5 a.m. and left the front door to the business unlocked. When he returned, he saw two people stealing items, including lottery tickets, cigarettes, food, and cash. McCorkle reportedly confronted them upon returning and had them empty their pockets. Surveillance video shows the two people even fled the gas station, and shortly after, the video shows McCorkle with a gun, first chasing one of the men on foot, and then chasing him with his vehicle. He drove back into the direction that the man was running in. That man was later found shot to death a few blocks away.
He drove from the gas station round there. What?
McCorkle was arrested on a charge of first-degree murder. Back to you.
All right, thank you, Melissa.
She said that with trying her best like to not laugh at this little silly ass story. Listen.
Charge of first-degree murder. Back to you.
All right, thank you, Melissa. Court records show McCorkle has a violent history, including convictions for attempted murder, aggravated battery, and child abuse. Good afternoon.
Child abuse. Shut the front door, player. You listen. I don't know what they, because you made them empty out their pockets, and undoubtedly they didn't empty their pockets all the way out. So they must have just was able to partially empty out their pockets, and then they caught out on you. And then you pop one, and then you chase the other. You jumped in your car. You crunked the car up and followed, and you popped the plate. The one thing that you don't have to worry about no more, pimp, is you working at the gas station. That's probably going to be like your last gas station. This right here was it. Please, don't try this at home. Moving right along, I ain't going to be much hold you. I know now he probably thinking, well, God, I should have just let them keep that fly shit right there. But you went to the bathroom and left the doors open. You went to the bathroom and left the doors open, though. Why would you leave the doors open, though? Who is your mama? Nobody proud of you, pimp. I just, That's just a horrible way to make a decision right now. I know I got the pee-pee. Here, you probably had the boo-boo. But why would you have to lock the door and go outside and leave the doors unlocked? So y'all ain't got like no inside bathroom? Y'all don't have like an employee bathroom? some fishy about that right there. Some real fishy about that right there. But anyway, moving right along. I ain't gonna even much hold you. I go on and get these illegals off my damn screen right now. They're trying to break into the country on their own recognizance. Let me move little buddy out the way. He done fell short of glory out here. She ain't even cute. That don't even make no sense for you to be that handsome. We can go here. All right, bam. We got a Royal Rumble. We had a little Royal Rumble. That's what they gonna call it. If y'all just not coming on in, we also streaming live on twitch.tv.com, The Willie Williams Show. Can't do it without you good people. Come on in. We have a viral video. There's a viral video of a fight on U Street. I don't know this street, never been around there. I don't even know what state it's in, but it's a little viral video. They fighting outside. They fighting outside in the streets.
I would say, keep your head on the swivel and basically, you gotta be very careful with what you say to people.
All right, now at 5, a brawl on U Street. A store employee hurt after an ambush ahead. The video police are now using to investigate.
And dozens gathering at Salisbury University holding a vigil on campus after a man is beaten in an alleged hate crime.
They are pretty hard to watch. Circulating online, we should warn you that they are pretty hard to watch for some people.
I don't know what happened personally, but for something like that to happen out here is just amazing. They out here sword fighting and whatnot. That's crazy like that.
That's crazy.
This man says he spends a decent amount of time on U Street, and while he says there are incidents from time to time, he says it typically does not escalate to this. Videos of a fight overnight Saturday shared online have had more than 500,000 views on the social media platform X. In one of the videos, you can see that the fight happened outside of America's Best Wingstop on U Street. A store employee told us today that the group was causing some kind of disturbance inside of the store. At some point, he says employees intervene, and that is when he says things took a violent turn. Now, Fox 5 shared these videos with DC police. In response, they did confirm the investigation. They also identified the suspect arrested as Marcus Newman Jr. He is 21 years old from Southeast DC. A woman we spoke with works in the area and watched the video today for the first time.
He did one let go of that goddamn stick, dog. You should let go of the stick and just run. Like, if you can't fight like that, you need to let go of the stick and run.
My message would be just to try and...
Y'all don't shout out Auntie for that nice ass wig Auntie got on right there. Listen, she popped up on the screen. I was nervous just a little bit, but she popped up on. Look.
My message would be just to try and live in unity with each other. We're all here. We're in one city. I mean, why not live and work together and, just try to be peaceful with each other? I don't know. I mean, it just seems like the younger generation is just getting out of control here in the city.
She look like she's always happy. She look like one of them aunties that let you smoke weed at the house. You know what I'm saying? But she don't tell your mama. You can smoke the little reefer, but damn it, when you smoking that loud, you got to smoke that the day before I got to let you go to the house. You don't smoke that shit and then go home. No.
And, just try to be peaceful with each other. I don't know. I mean, it just seems like the younger generation is just getting out of control here in the city.
Now, employees who witnessed this did not want to be interviewed on camera. However, they did tell us that the victim in this case was seriously injured. However, he is expected to be okay.
Damn, good boy. It seemed like Buddy was in the street getting beat real bad. It don't look good, especially in front of your little Lala. She gonna have questions for you. You can't never get loud no more. You weren't getting loud and saying nothing fly when you was in the street with that boy. Say, Willie, you looking like you like her. Damn it. It has just shocked me. Listen. When you got on like a good wig, though, like when you got on like a positive wig, I don't know why I said positive, but damn it, can a wig be positive? I don't know. That just came out of nowhere. But when you got on like a little nice, soothing, well, damn it, can a wig be soothing? I don't know. I'm just coming up with all these doggone words here, but the wig was nice.
I don't know what happened personally, but for something like that to happen out here is just amazing. They out here sword fighting and whatnot.
You gonna call the wig whack? That was a nice wig.
It's crazy like that.
No.
This man says he spends a decent amount of time on U Street, and while he says there are incidents from time to time, he says it typically does not escalate to this. Videos of a fight overnight Saturday shared online have had more than 500,000 views on the social media platform X. In one of the videos, you can see that the fight happened outside of America's Best Wingstop on U Street. A store employee told us today that the group was causing some kind of disturbance inside of the store. At some point, he says employees intervened, and that is when he says things took a violent turn. Now, Fox 5 shared these videos with D.C. police. In response, they did confirm the investigation. They also identified the suspect arrested as Marcus Newman Jr. He is
this is in D.C.
21 years old from Southeast D.C. A woman we spoke with works in the area and
I would just say, listen, man, if anybody else watching, like if y'all watching, oh God, and if y'all going through a little something, drop the stick and run. Drop the stick and run. Get out of there. Get out of sight, out of mind. Move right along. Ain't gonna be much help. You got to be more careful. I'm playing too much. I think when I stress the throat, it do too much. I think it like get dry automatically or something like that right there, and it like go to itching or something like that. Like I got some. My throat go to itching like I got some. And I don't think I got nothing. Doctor said it was gonna be okay. I was gonna make it through. You know what I'm saying? Because he know I had to work. That's what's up. You said the DMV dudes look weird. You say, Willie, the ass getting out of control. I have no idea why they be feeding y'all all these doggone ass. Well, hell, they do run the company. They run the world, Craig. If it was up to me, if it were my company, I wouldn't do it to you. You know what I'm saying? So, maybe if they try to sell the company, I could probably try to buy it or something like that right now. Listen, I also heard that is ABC up for sale or something like that right now? Is it ABC or MSNBC? It is one of these one of these networks, whichever network runs The View. I think that the network is up for sale. And if I'm not mistaken, I seen the post or something where they say that Elon Musk is trying to wants to buy the network. And then they said if Elon Musk buy the network, he gonna fire the ladies on The View. Gotta be more careful. Which I don't think that he should do that, because they need to have the freedom of speech. Do not buy and destroy the freedom of speech. What I would like to happen on a major show like that is to have not everybody be one-sided, you know. If they're going to have some liberals, let's have some conservatives, you know, make it more interesting. He said, it ain't SED Friday yet, Willie. You got some extra pills left from last weekend. Yes. I popped like 2 on like earlier. I'm trying to get my life together around here. You said they need to sell Fox. No. You don't sell the only news station that don't give you fake news. Fox give you the less fake news out of all out here in these streets. I just like the news that you can verify. As long as you can verify the news, then you know it makes sense. But anyway, damn them people. Let's go around here to Seattle. They out here done acted the fool. I think that this was like Sunday. I think that this had went down. They had 10 people stabbed in 37 hours in Chinatown. 10 stabbed. So were these Chinese people stabbing each other? You mean like, is it like a gang members or something? The triads or something was out there? Was Smokey and Jackie Chan out there fighting with the triads? Huh? 10 people stabbed.
At 6 stabbings, 10 people hurt. Now 1 person is in custody following a series of seemingly random attacks that culminated with a mass stabbing this afternoon.
The stabbings happened over a stretch of 36 hours in Seattle's Chinatown International District, starting early Thursday morning and ending around 2 p.m. today near 12th and Jackson.
Video from a traffic camera here in the area captured part of today's attack. You can see a man dressed in black walk up behind one of the victims and stab them in the upper body. That person falls to the ground as the suspect walks off.
Just in the p.m. today near 12th and Jackson.
Video from a traffic camera here in the area captured part of today's attack. You can see a man dressed in black walk up behind one of the victims and stab them in the upper body. That person falls to the ground as the suspect walks off.
Just in the past hours,
He say he ain't Chinese. You got
Seattle Mayor Bruce Harrell released a statement about the stabbings. It reads in part, the stabbings in Little Saigon and the Chinatown International District are horrific, appalling, and shouldn't occur anywhere in our city. He goes on to say, every person deserves to feel and be safe, and I remain committed to using every tool available to improve the safety for all residents, workers, and visitors.
We have team coverage on the mass stabbing, including Ryan Sims with neighborhood reaction and Lynn Ann Wynn at Harborview, where the victims are recovering.
But we start with Jeremy Harris, who was in the neighborhood talking with people about the previous stabbings when today's attack happened. Jeremy?
I like a question. You say, are you related to Wendy Williams? I don't think so. Maybe, but I don't think so. I think that she from the, because like her auntie name is such and such, and my auntie. No, I don't. Maybe
Yeah, with the suspect now in custody, the urgent
watching this 6.
task for investigators is to figure out who he is, what a motive may have been, and do they have evidence to connect him to all 10 people who've been stabbed here in the Chinatown International District since yesterday morning. We came up here today to talk to people who were on edge after yesterday's stabbing spree, only to find ourselves in the middle of a violent and chaotic scene.
They in Little Saigon. I ain't never been to Little Saigon.
You hear that a lot?
Yeah.
All the time?
Yeah, all the time.
It was in this interview about a nearby stabbing spree when it happened again.
Can y'all tell the difference with our Asian brothers and sisters as far as like who is Chinese, who is Japanese, who is East Asian or something like that right there? Can y'all like look at them and like be like, you East Asian or you Japanese? Can y'all tell the difference?
See the violence, Tom Jackson. As we arrived at the scene, this is what we saw. Stabbing victims all over the intersection of 12th and Jackson. Police officers put pressure on the wounds and aided the victims, while paramedics and firefighters ran in. They triaged, then raced the victims to Harborview Medical Center.
And I see a man stab him, in the back with a big knife. The knife broke and stayed in his back.
He broke the knife in his back. Oh, jeez.
Witnesses tell us it was totally random. A man just walked up and started stabbing people.
Freaking out. I'm like my friends. My friends on the ground, I'm dying. I don't want to lose them.
Apparently one individual over a 38-hour period of time committing random assaults.
This scene had 5 victims. That's on top of 5 other victims who were stabbed, apparently at random, in Seattle's Chinatown International District in the prior 36 hours.
You say, will I learn martial arts because all my neighbors are Asian? That's what's up. You got to learn how to fight them people.
The arbitrary nature of these assaults makes it likely that these are similar. Again, only one of those previous incidents was a robbery in which his cell phone was stolen. The rest of them were just random attacks, as this appears to be today.
Yeah, I feel super unsafe, actually. Extremely unsafe. It's not safe for anybody to come down here.
We expect to be
still got your mask on from 4 years ago. Shout
safe, but 5 random stabbings. Yeah.
Even with the suspect now in custody, the neighborhood says the safety issues here are still not over.
It's super unacceptable, and I'm hoping that they actually do something really soon about it, because it's starting to get really scary.
So should like the Biden administration start talking about knife violence, like knife control or something? No. We got 5 stabbings in one like day. No.
A stabbing spree like this is certainly alarming enough as is, but as you just heard there are broader issues going on here, especially in Little Saigon and the Chinatown International District. To speak to that, you can see behind us, fire crews just arrived here while I've been doing this live shot. They're treating somebody who appeared to be overdosing, and bystanders had to call 911. Now we got medics treating them. This
they out there heavy on that dope and everything.
Scene plays out here constantly up at 12th and Jackson, and it's just, you can sense the frustration from people up here who say they're not only dealing with the street disorder around the public drug use, but they're also now dealing with these violent attacks. They're on edge, they're frustrated, and they're looking for help from the city. We'll stay on top of this. Reporting live from the...
For help from the city. This still, well, damn it, we done already voted, so if y'all ain't vote people out, I don't know what to tell you.
CID, Jeremy Harris, Como News.
4 of the 5 victims from today's mass stabbing are all listed in critical condition tonight at Harborview Medical Center. Como's Lynn Ann Nguyen continues our team coverage live there tonight. Lynn Ann?
Well, Preston, in total, 10 people have been...
So what is she? Her name is Lynn Ann. Lynn Ann. So is she Asian? Like is she Chinese? I don't think that she's Chinese. I think that she'll be more Japanese. Just in my opinion, because don't our Japanese sisters have like a flatter face? If I'm not mistaken, you say that she Vietnamese. See, I forgot about them too.
Stabbed in the CID since early yesterday morning, and at least 8 of those victims have been taken here to Harborview in either critical or serious condition since yesterday. 4 of the victims stabbed this afternoon were hospitalized in critical condition, and SPD tells me the 5th victim stabbed this afternoon was not severely injured, and they were treated at the scene. I'm told all of the victims have injuries ranging from minor cuts to severe stab wounds. And as SPD stated before, there were 5 separate stabbings prior to this afternoon's incidents. The victims in those earlier stabbings were also taken here to Harborview, most of them in serious condition.
That she could be Filipino or something. See, it's so many different little sections of the community that she could be from,
including a 52-year-old woman who was stabbed 8 times and a 32-year-old man who was stabbed 7 times. And
damn, so we got a 7 stab and an 8 stab. So y'all was wasting stab. Do you know that 7 and the 8, so that's 15, right? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That's 15, right? That's 15 jugs. 15 jugs between 2 people. You could have stabbed 15 people with 15 jugs. Just in my mind, get your numbers up.
Chest and in his back. Another victim told police the suspect approached his vehicle near 8th and King last night, forcing the door open and tried to stab him in the chest, which he blocked, but he was then cut on his hand.
You say she might be out of Laos? Oh, so her name is a Laos name. Oh, okay. I've been to Laos.
First responders also took 2 more victims to Harborview, one man with multiple stab wounds and another man who was found bleeding heavily from his neck this morning around 1 a.m. near 12th and Jackson. Now again, all of these victims were stabbed in the same general area in the CID, all within a couple of blocks of 12th and Jackson. All of these incidents seemingly random. Reporting live in Seattle tonight, Lynn Ann Nguyen.
Say Ninja got in. Shout out to the video games. Say Shinobi. Yeah.
The Como 4 drone captured the frantic police.
Now, what is she?
Activity following.
This is Mary Nam. And Mary might be East Asian or something like that. No, maybe. Huh? Hell, she probably a black woman. She probably a black woman. I don't know. I'm so confused out here. I don't know who is who no more, man. Mary Nan, she might be a black woman.
In today's mass stabbing, for years, Como has reported on crime and safety concerns.
Say she Asian, she Vietnamese.
In the Chinatown International District, and the frustration from people who live and work there. Como's Ryan Sims is live now. And Ryan, you heard more of those same concerns again tonight.
Looks like she got a little bump back there. She might be an old darker hue sister.
Yeah, the worries just keep rising, Mary. We should mention this too, that today's series of stabbings come a year after a historic preservation group said that the Chinatown International District is one of the most endangered historic places in the United States because of crime, and neighbors say enough is enough.
No. Oh yeah, she could be Korean too. You say, Willie, you pronounce her name like Win. Oh, hold on. Camp Nam. So it wouldn't be the Nam woman. right? It wouldn't be the damn woman. It would be. Damn it! It will. I think it was the one who we thought her. It wouldn't be her neither. Which one would the name win? Help me out.
Talking about that, while updated crime numbers are still unavailable through the middle of the most recent summer, we're talking about July, there were 95 violent crimes and 285 property crimes here in the CID. Needless to say, the stabbings from the last 2 days will definitely raise those violent crime numbers even more. In the hour after today's mass stabbing incident.
See, now she probably, damn it, if she turn around.
In the hour after.
What is she? Shout out to Mr. Gino for the $2 super chat. He say, Willie, you ever had an Asian baby? Yep. Yeah, I don't discriminate. I don't discriminate. For real, for real. Uh-huh. What is she? She could fall under, damn it, North Korea. She could be like a North Korean chick. I don't know. Oh, hell, now she look Chinese to y'all? You see what I'm saying? Like, I really don't know, and I don't want to be disrespectful out here in these streets. You say that baby not ugly. Don't do that. That's not nice.
For today's mass stabbing incident, we spoke to 2 high school seniors who have to walk through this area every day just to get to class. They say dealing with crime is an everyday occurrence on their way to school.
It's all the drugs over here mostly. It's pretty aggressive over here sometimes.
Smiling like you high already, pimp. So not NGN is pronounced Win. Oh, okay. So her last name is Win. That's how you pronounce it. All right, bam. We learned to say Wing, Wong, Wang, Willie. Let's get back to the show.
It's a bit scary because there's a lot of kids over here because it's a high school, so it's a bit concerning when people are being stabbed like in the middle of the day.
I like her voice. I like her voice. She sounds like she gonna have like 2 or 3 degrees.
Sometimes.
It's a bit scary because there's a lot of kids over here because it's a high school, so it's a bit concerning when people are being stabbed like in the middle of the day.
And her skin look good. What's up?
Now all this comes as the city council just voted.
Yeah, she sounds like she gonna make like a good wife. I gotta play. Listen, because we don't get babies out here speaking that feminine. It's a go
aggressive over here sometimes.
It's a bit scary because there's a lot of kids over here because it's a high.
Her name is Harmony. Her name is Harmony. Oh, she's still in school.
High school, so it's a bit concerning when people are being stabbed like in the middle of the day.
It's a bit concerning.
Now all this comes as the city council just voted a few weeks ago to install a series of security cameras in this area of the stabbing under the plans. That new technology will give officers real-time information about a crime scene before they even get to that area. We asked neighbors their thoughts on that.
That's all we got right there because we don't. Well, did they ever find the stabber? It's a mass stabbing. What the hell going on? I don't think that we found the stabber. Let me see. Let me scroll. Nope. I don't see anything. I don't see anything about the stabber. So if y'all know anything about the stabber, y'all, damn it, y'all call us. Call law enforcement. We got to get butt off the street right here. Y'all, you just walking up, just shanking people, and you breaking the knife off in there. Oh, no, dog. Because that hurt. A knife hurt. We have 245 thumbs up. Can we get over 300 thumbs up? Can y'all do a player solid? He says she sounds too calm. That's how they crazy chick. That's how them crazy chicks be sounding. Yeah. They be so feminine. Put some peroxide inside your soda and shit. Yeah. And the only thing that you can think, ooh, this soda real fizzy. It's a fizzy soda. Boy, this soda good. Done pour peroxide in your shit. You know what I'm saying? Ask me how I know. Don't worry about it. But look here, y'all. We have a DC woman, man. We have a DC woman who done fell short of glory also. Yeah. Come on, y'all. I know that we can get some more thumbs up. We need some more thumbs up. I need your support. Then we still got Cash App, PayPal, and Super Chat. We round here working. I'm round here with the bad throat. You know what I'm saying? I got the bad throat and everything. And I said, I'm going to come on here on the clock on in with the people. I'm going to be around here and bring this news that you can use. Or maybe not. You say enemies on notice. What? Trump know. Trump nominates Fox News host veteran Pete Hegseth for defense secretary in a surprise move. Well, boy, done came up just that quick. That's what I'm talking about. Shout out to I Dodged the Trap for the $2 super chat. Say he ain't Jamaican, but he was dodging or he was daggering them hoes. Oh man, daggering them hoes. Got to be more careful. They got to be careful out here in these streets. We have a DC woman who was killed while taking her nephew home from school. She picked the nephew up. Baby done got.
She died the way she lived. She always sacrificed herself in order to, take care of everyone else.
Shout that baby out for having her real. See, now I really don't be like the color, eyeliners, and all that fly shit, but she was matching. She matched her outfit with her eyeliner.
She died the way she lived. She always sacrificed herself in order to, take care of everyone else, to be there for other people.
One day after Olivia Graves' tragic death, her grieving mother at a loss for words.
It's been devastating.
Andrea Graves sitting down with News 4 after their family's devastating and unexpected loss.
It's hard to even explain. It really is a hole everywhere. Everyone's impacted.
DC.
What color eyes who her mama got? Her mama got some eyes on her. Ooh. I know they were after you, baby.
Everywhere. Everyone's impacted.
DC police say the 24-year-old was gunned down here on Atlantic Street Southeast near 8 Thursday afternoon.
She was just getting a ride home, with her friends. Her friends were driving. They were giving her a ride home.
Family members say Grave was taking her 12-year-old nephew home from school when her friends decided to stop, and a confrontation between family members became violent.
She wasn't involved in it. She was just de-escalating. A suspect came out, not knowing what was going on, and threatened to kill everyone in the car. So he shot Olivia. She was hit in the chest and then shot at others, even my grandson who was in the car.
Graves taken to the hospital where she died, and Friday, MPD announcing 62-year-old Maurice Jackson had been arrested for the crime.
There was no justice.
62-year-old. This got to be about some meat. You say, well, they're either green or blue.
There's absolutely no justification for coming out shooting. That's crazy.
I'ma lean on the green. I think that they green then.
Andrea Graves says her daughter had a big heart and was in school working to become an EMT. She died weeks before her 25th birthday and less than a year after their family said goodbye to her husband.
Having 2 losses in 6 months within the household. There's just no words to describe.
I want y'all to think about that right there too. 2 losses within the household. Her daughter was 25, trying to become an EMT. This is why the Democrats lost. Her daughter was 25 and still lived at home. And I can almost guarantee y'all, it benefited her daughter more to live at home than to go out and live on her own, because price is too high.
Graves' accused killer is now facing charges for second-degree murder.
2010 or something like that.
And this mother in mourning says they'll do everything they can to make sure he's held accountable.
That's our next goal, just to follow through where he's, what's going to be, and make sure that, the courts know that she has a family, we care.
In Upper Marlboro, Walter Morris, News 4.
I bet, yeah. I bet that she got some insurance too. She was married. You know what I'm saying? They up in DC. They look like, her and her husband, they look like they like a positive influence on the community and stuff like that. It looked like they had some degrees. You know what I'm saying? They were living it up out here in these streets, giving their children the best life possible. You say they hazel eyes like yours. That's what's up. You say, Willie, if she would have lived, she would have been there for 10 years. Mom saved money. That's a good one. Listen, shit high, man. I am not I don't blame people for actually not going out here and living on your own. I don't blame people. Well, now I don't blame people because it actually save money. But before inflation, it would have still been good to stay at home just a little bit longer to save more money. I don't know if we should let go. Well, I don't know if we should push the kids out at 18 anymore. Because it's like they're not as bright as we was back in the day. Well, no, I think that they should have like an option. You can stay, save your money. So a lot of times, when the first time you move, it could be a good thing to go ahead on and buy you a little piece of property or something. Yeah, maybe. But if they ready to go, let they go. Let them go ahead on and get from around now. If they acting all strong and stuff like that, I am my own person and all. They can't tell me what to buy. Get on from around here then. You know what I'm saying? But they need to be getting some type of education. They need to be getting some type of trade out here in these streets. But it's sad. It's sad. But that baby done lost 2 people in 6 months. That has to be devastating. That really do. Now she ain't had no tears. And a lot of times, like we say, when the babies, they don't be having tears, a lot of times they be having insurance. You know? If y'all just not coming on in, we also streaming live on twitch.tv.com, The Willie Williams Show. I need the support around here. We also on YouTube. For those of you who is on Twitch, we also on YouTube, The Willie Williams Show. Man, find a player everywhere out here in these streets. And please remember, go around to thewilliewilliamsshow.com. That's the website. Subscribe, share. See, say you right, Willie. They not as bright. It is really something lacking. It's really something lacking, and like maybe because they have too much information, and maybe because of too much information, they didn't have time, or they don't have time to actually problem solve in their own head, and maybe because they can get the answer so quick to where they don't really have to think for themselves a lot of times. Back when we was coming up, we had to figure things out because we didn't have the internet. You know what I'm saying? We had to figure things out. We had to actually use our brain a lot. Now they can use their brain to ask a question and get the answer instantly. So I do think that is like one of the biggest difference out here. And it is harming the children in my mind. We have a brutal attack out here also. We got a brutal. They call it brutal because damn it, it's brutal. Some made the thing brutal. Hold on, let me see if I can grab this thing. Some out here made this thing brutal. They say that a man assaults and robs another man in broad day. In broad daylight. Here we go.
On the run after committing a vicious assault and robbery that was all. Tonight, a suspect on the run after committing a vicious assault and robbery that was all caught on camera.
It happened in the middle of the day in the heart of downtown Monroe. Police believe the suspect could be anywhere in the country by now.
The bold attack has the community on edge tonight. 7 News Detroit reporter Bruda Olsonaida has more on what happened and what police want you to know.
Monroe PD tells me where this happened is what's most troubling. We are in the downtown Monroe area full of businesses and the police station just 2 blocks away.
We're on the corner of Monroe and 2nd, so there's a lot of traffic and people out walking their dogs early in the morning too. So pretty crazy for something like that to happen.
Scott Gucher has owned Jack's Bicycles in downtown Monroe for decades. And what happened last Tuesday around 9:30 in the morning right behind his business has him and the rest of the community stumped.
No, that just doesn't happen here at all. It's a very safe community.
You can see from Scott's security cameras the suspect following the victim around the bicycle shop. The 2 men finally interacting, exchanging some words when the suspect pounces on the man. A tussle ensues, the suspect getting away with an undisclosed amount of cash.
Is you teabagging him or something? What? Hold on, play. You sitting on his face? You got your booty over his mouth?
Pounces on the man. A tussle ensues, the suspect getting away with an undisclosed
Oh, no, you got your knee right here. All right, go ahead.
amount of cash. Sydney Stanley owns a business just around the block.
That's terrifying. You know, you have to think we have cash here and we do take sales here. Our customers are coming in and out. It makes us kind of want to up, the security around the place.
I wish that you wouldn't have said, we have cash here. You weren't supposed to say it. I understand why you said it, but you shouldn't have said that y'all got cash. You shouldn't have said that right there.
Monroe PD tells me the incident appears to be random and that the suspect may not be from this area. In fact, by this time, he may be out of state. But they are actively investigating and, according to residents, have increased their presence in the downtown area.
I've noticed the past few days there are, I usually sit out in my car and, the police are coming in with that slow roll right by you. Like, I know you see me seeing you. And there is a notable presence.
And as the investigation continues, this community just hopes that this does not become a pattern.
I hope they catch him, and I hope that the victim is okay, and hopefully it's one and done and it never happens again.
Police want to remind residents, especially before the holiday season, not to carry large sums of cash. Be aware of your surroundings. Now, if you recognize the man in that video, call Monroe PD. In Monroe, I'm Rudolph Sinaida, 7 News, Detroit.
This is the season for the reason. People gotta eat. Streets gotta eat. Them Thanksgiving meals about to come up and churn need toys. Trying to tell you, a whole bunch of players trying to keep their little la-las and keep their little side pieces. Streets gotta eat. We need gifts. Excuse me. People need gifts now. Play around with it. Move right along. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm trying to get these. I am doing such a good job. Oh, I didn't even watch this, but I wanted to see this story. I got to go on and record this story here. I just saw a little thing. Oh, boy, that throat doing a thing to me, y'all. I'm getting dry like on this side right here. It's like my throat burnt or something. I don't know. I think I need to call like an animatologist or something. What is an animatologist? I probably just made that word up. Hold on. What is an animatologist? That pulled up an animal test. An animatologist. Oh, that is a word. Animatology. Animatologist. That is a word. An animatologist. Oh, no, it ain't. Well, yeah. Yeah, it is. Damn it, they're not giving me like no definition, though. The animatologist definition. An animatologist is a person who studies names. Oh, no. Oh. An animatologist. Yeah. An animatologist is a person who studies names. I just came up with that right there. I probably dreamt that or something like that. I don't know where that name came from. He say, please make you some natural onion cough meds. I got to do something when I get off this thing right here. Oh, it got this side of my brain hot. I don't know what the hell going on right now. But look here. We got a situation. And how y'all doing? I'm Willie. We appreciate y'all for joining me. Let's go to Houston real quick. We have a Houston mother who gets 50, not 5, not 15, get 50 years. They done gave her Sugar 50 years after leaving her son decomposing body in an apartment with his brothers. I didn't watch this. I saw it right before I went live, and I was like, I gotta watch this with you good people because hell, I ran out of time. I couldn't watch it, but here we go.
Now new at 5, a Houston mother is sentenced for her role in the death of her 8-year-old son. It's a story that horrified our region after that young boy's body was found decomposed in the apartment where his brothers were still living. Fox 26's Jonathan Mejia is live at the Harris County Courthouse with this news. Jonathan.
Gloria Williams was sentenced to prison, 50 years in prison, because she pleaded guilty. Now, according to court documents, Williams pleading guilty to a charge of injury to a child with serious bodily injury.
Shout out, baby, for having a real.
Her 8-year-old son, Kendrick Lee, was beaten to death by his stepfather, Brian Coulter, in November of 2020. Prosecutors say it was important to get justice and be the voice for the children.
I think justice was served. We always did this because of the kids. That was always the concern that Edward and I had, was speaking for those who couldn't speak out during this process.
Back in April, Coulter was sentenced to life in prison without parole after being found guilty of murder. Though Kendrick died in 2020, it wasn't until nearly a year later that his body was found inside a West Houston apartment where he lived with his 3 brothers alone. The attorney
Could have been. I think I did this story, but he lived with his 3 brothers alone. His kid brothers.
In March of 2020, could have been in June of 2020, could have been in September of 2020, could have been in October of 2020. We could just go on every single month, but she did nothing, and that's the point.
Coming up on the News Edge Early Edition, we'll hear.
That's a good question. Say where do the white boy come in at? I do believe that I did this story, and if I'm not mistaken, the white boy is her boyfriend. Damn it. I think that he was her boyfriend.
Hear from the attorneys that defended Williams and also when she's eligible for parole. I'm reporting live inside the Harris County Court.
I don't care nothing about that. Wait, who is this white man with a tattoo all on his neck? Now, I ain't saying people with tattoos on their necks is bad people. I just like to point out. Player got a tattoo on his neck.
Out during this process.
Back in April, Coulter was sentenced to life in prison without parole after being found guilty of murder. Though Kendrick died in 2020, it wasn't until nearly a year later that his body was found inside a West Houston apartment where he lived with his 3 brothers alone. The attorney
could have been in March of 20.
I don't know, or maybe they messed the story up and they added him inside. I have no idea why they just put him inside of the doggone story. That is crazy. Say all that coughing. You sick, player? Yeah. I'm trying to work at all, so they ain't finished doing the back of her hair yet. All right.
Pleading guilty to a charge of injury to a child with serious bodily injury. Her 8-year-old son, Kendrick Lee, was beaten to death by his stepfather, Brian Coulter, in November of 2020.
Oh, so Brian Coulter is our white brother. Oh, okay.
Prosecutors say it was important to get justice and be the voice for the children.
Okay.
I think justice was served. We always did this because of the kids. That was always the concern that Edward and I had, was speaking for those who couldn't speak out during this process.
Back in April.
Also, this was Brian Coulter.
Coulter was sentenced to life in prison without parole after.
All right, hold on. So let me make sure I get this here right. How would we still spell Brian? Let me go. Brian Coulter. Let me. Brian Coulter. Brian Coulter. So that's how you pronounce it. That's how you spell it. Coulter. I got too many O's. Cole and then Tur. Cole and then Tur. Let me all right, bam. Yada. Kendrick Lee, Brian Coulter. Okay. So yeah. I remember Buddy. I just didn't remember his name. Hold on. Got to be more careful. Let me try to put the pictures on up here right for you good people, so y'all can see little Buddy. Yeah. Good old Brian. I did this story, but this was back in 2020. So they finally done found the pic. They finally done gave it 50 years out here for the decomposed body. Oh yeah. This was the picture that went like worldwide and stuff like that right there. She was in love. Yeah. Player with tattoos on his face and his neck. Yeah. And we would have never thought that this, who looks like an educated sister, will have a baby daddy who got tattoos on his face and his neck, but to each his own. You know, you love who you love. Ain't nobody trying to tell you who you should and who you shouldn't be with. Oh, we got a picture of the churn. Oh, we got a picture of the churn. Oh, so ain't none of them his. Boy, ain't none of them hills. So he was just a little boyfriend. He was just a little boyfriend. Mm-hmm. He said, Brian finna be somebody. Boy toy in there. Ooh, wee. Done made the child be decomposed. Is this the same one? This is it. This is the picture. God, be more careful. Remember her picture right there? Oh, so this is the child. Oh, yeah, so she looked just like her. So this is her. Okay, now it's coming to me. It's really, really coming to me. Yep. Baby got a good little 50. Shout out to the system. The system working. The system working. Moving right along. I ain't gonna even much hold you. The system working out here, man. That's what I'm talking about. Bam. Yep. Yep, we gotta lock them up. We gotta get them on up out of here. Baby out here playing. Baby out here playing. She's doing too much. All right. Oh, speaking of me being a little under the weather, how do we come up with that right there? Listen, how do we come up with under the weather? How did under the weather mean that you were sick? Where did we come up with that term? Who coined that term, I should say? I'm a little under the weather. How is under the weather? How does that resonate into being sick? Under the weather. I don't know. I'm sitting there thinking and I can't come up with nothing. You say, yeah, courts got it right that time. You know, like finally. You say bright days versus sick days. I can't come up with a thing. You say it ain't SCD Friday yet, Willie. No, this thing. It's doing a little something to me, making me feel bad. But then we're gonna stand in the paint. We're gonna stand in the paint. We're gonna be a man, big strong. Here we go. Speaking of being sick, the FDA is moving to move some dope off the shelves. They is thinking about pulling popular cold and flu medications. And these titles and these medications is something that you may have at your house right now. Believe me, because I got them at my house right now. And one of them I have been taking for the past 3 days. Here we go.
We're back now, 7:39 in depth today. The FDA is now proposing.
Your small business has unlimited.
Small business, man. Damn. Got to press skip. Here we go, y'all. Here we go.
In depth today, the FDA is now proposing many popular over-the-counter cold and allergy medicines be removed from store shelves.
So the reason the agency says a common ingredient they share doesn't actually work. It doesn't relieve nasal congestion.
Here with everything we need to know and where we should turn for relief, NBC News medical contributor Dr. John Torres. Okay, so just so we're clear, all of this stuff has been on the shelves for decades. And
Since 1976.
We've been taking it, imagining that it's been working, but what the FDA is saying today is actually it never did work?
We've been lied to, so if y'all was taking the medication and y'all still was congested and you just took some more, and then you got uncongested, that's just due to either time or your belief in the medication.
Never did work, and what they want to do is they're proposing an order to go ahead and take it off the shelves. But the way it works is that because they proposed this order, they have to have a 180-day comment period. So anybody, you guys, patients, scientists, doctors, can comment until May 7th, and then come May 7th, they'll make a decision on whether to actually make an order to remove it from the shelves. What they're saying is back in 1976, studies were done differently.
Yes, the placebo effect. Yes. You say, no, it's deeper than that. Say all these recalls been going on.
And looking at the studies that they use today's standards, it would not have passed. This is oral phenylephrine, not nasal, but oral phenylephrine.
Okay, so but what do we know those brands? I mean, what are they? What is that?
So it is ubiquitous, and there was over $200 million worth of these medicines
Don't
last
take my
year.
husband's Mucinex.
And so it's
not that NyQuil, bitch. Don't take that Quil. Not that antihistamine. I'm allergic to Benadryl. They tried me inside the hospital. I almost died.
It's not all of them. If you look at some of them, they're Sudafed PE. It's the PE part, the phenylephrine, and not pseudoephedrine. It's phenylephrine, but it's only the oral phenylephrine, not
phenylephrine. Phenylephrine. You just got to say it 3 times.
The nasal one. The oral doesn't work because of the way our body metabolizes it. And so you want to be a label reader. Look on the back. It has pseudoephedrine. It has phenylephrine. Then it's not going to work. It's not dangerous. FDA's mandate is safe and effective, so it's still safe. It's just not effective.
It's still safe. It just don't work. That's all.
So what should folks be using instead, Dr. John?
So there's a variety of things they can use. They can use nasal steroid sprays, especially if it's allergic type reactions. They can use other nasal sprays, one called oxymetazoline, but you only want to use that for 3 days. On top of that, pseudoephedrine works great. It's over the counter, but you have to ask the pharmacist for it because of some issues there with making meth.
See, they put that antihistamine up there. Damn it, that's what I just had to say. This is a NyQuil. That antihistamine is a friend to me.
Because of some issues there with making meth out of it. And then there's...
Hold on. They were making meth out of what?
It's over the counter, but you have to ask the pharmacist for it because of some issues there with making meth out of it. And then there's steam meth baths, nasal sprays, those kind of things. And so, again, yes, with pseudoephedrine, it was used to make meth, and so now it's restricted. You have to talk to the pharmacist.
Pseudoephedrine, that's what they were using to make meth.
It's still over the counter.
You know what's weird is the FDA found this out a year ago.
Over a year ago,
and now here we are a year later. What took so long for them to let everybody know?
They're saying that they got the advisory committee, which was a unanimous decision September a year ago.
We did a story on it.
Exactly.
I remember.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then the advisory committee said, yes, we should take it off the shelves. And they pushed forward saying, we're going to look at studies. We're going to think about this more and have some more discussions. Fast forward a year.
Has this ever happened? Have we, as a society for 40 years, been taking something and then all of a sudden the government's like, it doesn't work?
Nothing I can...
Same thing that we did with C-19. They told us that some work and shit don't work.
But I'm sure it's happened in a few cases, but mostly for safety, not effectiveness.
Yeah. Interesting. Do you think these companies might just pull it from the shelves?
Some have already pulled it from the shelves.
Yeah,
and I think more
that'd be easy because the 2 ingredients sound so familiar.
And again, I wish it would pull that NyQuil. I bet they listen. I don't know about the rest of them because I am not like a fan of like the rest of them. You pull that NyQuil, maybe we're gonna tear the stoves up out here.
The pseudo whatever.
Nasal.
Yeah.
Right.
Thank you, Dr. John.
Thank you, John. All right, time for another check of the weather.
Thank you, Dr. John, because we just be out here believing shit. We be out here believing shit. It is to help your nasal aching, stuffy head fever, so you can rest medicine, your headache, chest ache, backache, nasal ache, and something like that. Damn it, I used to know the doggone commercial, but I done got grown now. I done forgot the doggone commercial. It was so good, and that's a NyQuil commercial. There's so many things that actually don't work, but it's that placebo effect. A lot of people don't even know what placebo means. See, your brain is way, way more powerful than you may think it is. This is why a lot of times people say speak it. If you speak it, you is more likely to make it come to fruition or bring it to like the future. Something like that right there. Whatever your brain believes, that's what it is. Do you understand that if you feel that you is sick, you sick? There is what it is. Parents who make their children feel like they're sick for years and years and years. It's called something else. Damn it. It's called something. And a lot of parents got arrested for that right there. A lot of times, if I'm not mistaken, because I think I did a story on it probably about 10 years ago to where it was really our lighter hue sisters who was making like their children feel sick. They had them like down bad for like years and stuff like that. Even the rapper Eminem talked about it. Damn it, he used the word, and I can't even think about the word. Munchausen syndrome. Yes, I forgot the full definition of it. Munchausen syndrome. Munchausen syndrome is a fictitious disorder imposed on self Also known as Munchausen syndrome, is a fictitious disorder in which those affected friend and induce disease, illnesses, injuries, abuse, and psychological trauma to draw attention, sympathy, and reassurance to themselves. And parents can made their own children feel like they were just like sick and ill. And then once the child believed it, it's a wrap. Your brain is real powerful. Have y'all ever ran across like the elderly? Which I think my grandma was like this right here. You can say, oh man, like my back been killing me. And grandma say, you know what, baby? My back been killing me too. And I just been, like, oh, I stomped my toe. Ooh, my toe hurt. You know, baby, my toe been giving me problems like on the weekend and stuff. I should have said, ooh, grandma, my meat itching. Should have probably said, you know what, baby? My meat been itching too. I shouldn't say that by granny. But do y'all know people that's like that? Because I have came across older people who is actually like that. Whatever is wrong with you, that's what's wrong with them. So is that a hypochondriac? Let me. Hypochondriac or someone who is hypochondrial is someone who has an intense or long-term fear of having a serious injury or serious illness or becoming sick. So they misinterpret normal body functions as signs of illnesses. Yes. Shout out to Houston for the $2 super chat and say hypochondriacs, they are getting checked for them kids. This is a goddamn shame. They getting checked for the kids now for being hypochondriac. It's a damn shame. But only a good mother will be out here doing that with them. Sure, boy. See, we can learn a lot around here at the Willie Williams Show. Some things that we may think that we know, or some things that we think that we remember, and we don't remember it the way that it was taught to us. That's what's up. Hold on, we gotta. No, we can't do nothing with Buddy because they didn't allow me to do that. Over on the other thing, let me get Lil Mama out of here. We did, Buddy. We did them. Player gotta learn how to duck. You out here getting yourself killed, did it? Okay, so we got them. Alright, we did them. I'm doing real good with these stories. Alright, we got that. Oh, alright, so we got her. I got to do her real quick. Let's see what y'all saying. You said my sister been like that, say all her life. She have a headache every day. And listen, a lot of people may think what we talking about is like it's far-fetched or something. No. People, they really not like that. No, like I have worked with elderlies and I've literally seen people do this. I just went telling y'all about my grandma. You know what I'm saying? She used to do the same doggone thing. And I'd be like, we just can't be sick by themselves. Huh, Granny? No. Okay. The regular definition for a hypochondriac is a person who is abnormally anxious about their health. There you go. He said not drinking water would give you a chronic headache. You say a woman was just found in a freezer out here in Las Vegas. I think I got that story. I think I do got that story right there, but I have not researched the story yet. Well, I haven't looked into the story yet. I think we have us one. I think we have us a domestic love story out here. This thing done went south. Damn it, in Houston, we got a store clerk who was killed in South Post Oh.
Some breaking news. A store clerk has been shot to death in Southwest Houston.
The shooting happened on South Post Oak between West Fuquay and West Orem. That's where we find Fox 26's Donnelly Keith with what we should know so far. Donnelly.
Yeah, the shots rang out here at the Ralston Discount Beverage Store around 12:45 this afternoon, leaving the store clerk dead. Residents here, family members rushed here to the scene in a state of panic, and they're actually just sort of yelling something out right now as well. I'm not sure what's going on, but family members rushed here to the scene saying they were heartbroken and they could not believe she had been shot and killed. Houston police investigators say the clerk suffered several gunshots. And family members tell me Taikisha King had been working here about a year, and loved ones say Taikisha was killed in a domestic violence attack, although
that beautiful sister.
Houston police detectives have not confirmed that detail. HPD will only say at this point they believe this is, quote, an isolated incident after a fellow co-worker found Taikisha dead inside the store.
An employee arrived here and discovered what happened and called for police.
That is so sad. I don't come here often, but I have been here. Very nice ladies that worked here.
Absolutely a sad day for...
That's a trans gentleman. I don't believe it.
You know, the family and friends of the victim for this community. Any type of violence like this is always an atrocity.
Now, HPD is looking through surveillance video, and they're still looking for the suspect who shot and killed the store clerk, Taikisha King. At this point, family members say they definitely want justice for her. Reporting live in Southwest Houston, I'm Donnelly Keith, Fox 26 News.
I thought that there was a story. I kind of thought that this was a story about. I thought that they said that she had a boyfriend or something like that right there.
Family members rushed here to the scene saying they were heartbroken and they could not believe she had been shot and killed. Houston police investigators say the clerk suffered several gunshots.
You say that you think that it's a shim? It could be. It could be.
Some family members tell me Taikisha King had been working here about a year, and loved ones say
Taikisha King. I don't know, but see, like when they get to like the other pictures, that baby got a chest on her.
Killed in a domestic violence attack.
Oh yeah, this is a domestic violence attack. I knew what I was talking about.
Although Houston police detectives have not confirmed that detail.
Look. Oh, but they haven't confirmed it yet. So that's where I got the idea that it was a domestic love situation. Now that looked like a darker hue sister right there. That looked like a sister right there.
HPD will only say at this point they believe this is, quote, an isolated
say her name, James. Y'all wild, boy, y'all.
Incident after a fellow co-worker found Taikisha dead inside the store.
An employee arrived here and discovered what happened and called for police.
That is so sad. I don't come here often, but I have been here.
I don't come here often, but I do be coming around here. Appreciate you, sugar. But listen, I want to know what our sister had done did to go ahead on and get knocked off on the job. Got knocked off on the job. Maybe she was pregnant. Didn't want to get rid of the baby. You know what I'm saying? It could have been that right there. Because, they still have not confirmed that it was a domestic love, but they said that it was a domestic love, you know. So I guess we're just going to have to wait. And when they give me more information, then I will bring you all more information. What was this right here? This was 3 hours ago. Hold on. Surveillance camp. We got surveillance. No, that's something else. Woman shot multiple times while working. Oh, wait, we got 56 minutes ago. All right, bang.
Right now at 6, police trying to piece together what led to a woman getting shot and killed inside of a liquor store. Good evening.
Oh, this was a liquor store she worked at.
And thank you so much for joining us tonight. I'm Daniela Guzman. Keith Garvin is off.
You say, Willie, dudes get pregnant too.
Houston police say a liquor store employee discovered their co-worker dead with multiple gunshot wounds. This all happened at the Ralston Discount Liquor Store on South Post Oak Road before 1 this afternoon.
Show us the videotape.
KPRC2's Rowan Belogan has been following this story since it happened, and he's joining us now in Southwest Houston with the latest. Rowan.
Yeah, Daniela, police are...
I didn't know that his name was pronounced Rowan because it's R-I-L. One. I don't know what she got. from. But I guess that's how you pronounce his name, I guess.
Now, Daniela, police are hoping to review surveillance video inside the liquor store here to try and piece together exactly what unfolded before the shooting. This, as you can imagine, is early on in the investigation. So police tell us that all possibilities of identifying the suspect are on the table. So here's a timeline of events. Officers telling us that they got a call shortly before 1 o'clock from a liquor store employee who came inside to start working, instead finding their co-worker's dead body. Investigators aren't identifying the woman, but waiting for the medical examiner's office to do so. But we know the woman's loved ones are on scene and have been for hours waiting to learn more from investigators. Now,
imagine you just came to work to start your doggone shift, but your co-worker dead. Oh, Jesus, that gotta hurt. You say that means fake, that means phony? Is you talking about his name or something like that? Real one is how it's pronounced. Oh, okay.
Police won't say if this is part of a robbery, domestic violence, or a random shooting. They're just saying they're looking into all possibilities. However, they do say there isn't any risk to the community. Now, again, investigators are combing through the surveillance video, trying to figure out exactly what unfolded. There isn't yet any suspect description, but again, they say they believe that this is an isolated incident. Live in Southwest Houston, Roman Belogan, KPRC.
Damn, but we ain't got no more information than what we. Damn it. It's been 3 hours, and this right here was like 56 minutes, something like that right there. We got to do better. We have no witnesses. We ain't got like a bolo out. We don't know who we looking for or nothing. What the hell we doing around here in these streets? Didn't y'all watch the video? Huh? Give us some type of description. He had on the ski mask, or she had on the. It could have been a girl. We have no idea. Move right along. I ain't gonna even much hold you. That's just sad that we just don't have enough information. I don't know. We got to do better as journalists out here in these streets. We have to do better as inspectors. Well, not inspectors. What's that word I was trying to use real quick that I can't remember the word. But anyway, we got to move right along. Then we got to move right along. We have to do better investigations and quick, faster investigations. I guess I can give y'all the passer. I am running out of stories. This is so good. I've done such a good job. Hold on. Excuse me. Hold on. Let me see real quick, because it was something. Little mama got them old 50 years. That's what's up, baby. You ain't gonna do the whole thing. Don't even worry about it. Hold on before I get out of this. All right. Let's just stay in Houston. Let's stay in Houston. This is like an update. We got a little update. We talked about the passer. Right here in this street. He back in court. A Houston passer is accused of raping and impregnating a young family member. Due back in court on Tuesday.
For a year now, a local pastor was charged with sexually assaulting an All right, and after the story that we've been following for over a year now, a local pastor was charged with sexually assaulting an underage family member whom he allegedly impregnated when the victim was just 14 years old. That pastor is due back in court tomorrow for a pre-trial hearing. We first brought you this.
Got that baby pregnant at 14. Now, one thing that we should all know, when they're young like that, they real fertile. Just remember that they fertile. Y'all be careful.
Story last year after the allegations surfaced. Tonight, another one of the alleged victim's relatives who spoke out against the pastor then is speaking to us again. KPRC2's Devin Clark is live in downtown Houston with his message ahead of tomorrow's hearing.
Good question. Said, where was her parents? Now, I did this story. I don't remember all of like the ins and outs though.
Well, he's been back and forth to court over the last year.
In October last year, we told you about Pastor Robert L. Carter, who was charged with continued sexual abuse of a child and sexual assault of a child aged 14 to 17. Carter accused of doing this to a young family member.
How could you show your face in a church where you profess to keep the word or speak the word of God?
This keep trying to tell y'all be believing that these people be believers. Hey, listen, it's literally Y'all fault. Y'all be believing that these believers be believers.
Profess to keep the word or speak the word of God.
This family member.
And one thing that we also know, especially being believers, don't we have a saying, damn it, nobody is exempt to the trials and tribulations, and typically when you get saved, that's when God go to testing you even more. Isn't that how y'all learned it in church? Because that's how I had learned it in church. And you all have to stop believing that people who say they are that, and people who is in the church heavy and all that stuff, that they not out here liking the young folk. Please stop it.
Well, you profess to keep the word or speak the word of God.
This family member, who we are not identifying as to protect the alleged victim's identity, says Carter abused the girl some 600 times, starting when she was just 7 years old.
Wow. That's deep. 7.
Then got her pregnant when she was 14. He says the girl gave birth in a closet. Then Carter took their baby and dropped him off at a fire station.
I remember this story now. Took the baby. She gave birth. And that was a good question. Where was the mama them at?
It's horrific for one, but it's just been waiting on the judicial system to, step in and do what they can do.
This family.
Yeah, 7 years, that's a relationship.
Family member says Carter must plead guilty by tomorrow or go to trial, while the Harris County District Attorney's Office says they cannot comment on plea deals before they happen. We have confirmed Carter is due back in court tomorrow.
They have a new judge, a no-nonsense judge.
It is kind of crazy that they would even have a plea deal on the table. If y'all know that it was his baby that he discarded, then y'all know that he was the one who was having sex with the minor. If y'all can prove that the baby that she produced was his, then he's guilty. Simple.
And I think that she's moving the case along as best she can.
Shortly after being charged, Carter posted the $200,000 bond. The alleged victim's family
posted a $200,000 bond with y'all's money.
Family member we've been speaking to says the baby she had, now 6 years old, was adopted by a loving family.
So he threw the baby away, but the baby was found. That's what's up. You say, Willie, I believe in God, but I keep my pistol on me. The Lord is my shepherd. I shall not want. There it is.
Child is in the best place possible.
As for the alleged victim herself,
she was just tired. She was tired of being afraid.
Her loved one adds she's been working with the prosecutor and working to heal from the trauma Carter caused.
I've never met a woman stronger than that woman there.
And then he calls a 14-year-old a woman. Is he wrong for calling her a woman? Or is she a woman? Huh? I know what society had done taught us. But is she a woman? According to the book, is she a woman? Come on.
I've never met a woman.
Never met a woman. He called her a woman again.
Knowing the facts, can get up every day and.
Oh, you said that she's 20 now. Oh, all right. Okay, all right.
Not go crazy.
In addition to justice for his loved one, the man you heard from says he hopes this story motivates other potential victims of sexual abuse to come forward. We have a list of resources right now on our website, click2houston.com. And again, Carter due back in court right behind me tomorrow. Reporting outside of the Harris County Criminal Justice Center, Devin Clark, KPRC 2 News.
Okay, I thought that all of this came about like a year ago. Yeah, like in October 2023. I thought so last year, like she was 14 and she gave birth. But y'all saying that she's 20 now.
Over the last year.
In October last year, we told you about Pastor Robert L. Carter, who was charged with continued sexual abuse of a child and sexual assault of a child aged 14 to 17. Carter accused of doing this to a young family member.
How could you show your face in a church where you profess to keep the word or speak the word of God.
This family member, who we are not identifying as to protect the alleged victim's identity, says Carter abused the girl some
Oh, yeah, because they did say that the child was 6 years old.
600 times, starting when she was just 7 years old. Then got her pregnant when she was 14. He says the girl gave birth in a closet. Then Carter took their baby and dropped him off at a fire station.
Oh, well, all right, so drop the baby off at the fire station as you supposed to drop the baby off at the fire station if you don't want the baby. So he did like a good thing.
I mean, it's horrific for one, but it's just been waiting on the judicial system to, step in and do what they can do.
This family member says Carter must plead guilty by tomorrow or go to trial, while the Harris County District Attorney's Office says they cannot comment on plea deals before.
Okay, yeah, so he dropped the baby off and the baby should be back station.
I mean, it's horrific for one, but it's just been waiting on the judicial system to.
And got her pregnant when she was 14. He says the girl gave birth in a closet. Then Carter took their baby and dropped him off at a fire station.
I mean, it's horrific for one, but it's just been waiting on the judicial system to.
So she is a woman.
Step in and do what they can do.
This family member says Carter must plead guilty by tomorrow or go to trial, while the Harris County District Attorney's Office says they cannot comment on plea deals before they happen. We have confirmed Carter is due back in court tomorrow.
They have a new judge, a no-nonsense judge, and I think that she's moving the case along as best she can.
Shortly after being charged, Carter posted the $200,000 bond. The alleged victim's family member we've been speaking to says the baby she had, now 6 years old, was adopted by a loving family.
Now 6 years old, so yep, so she's 20 or 21. They say we all know. Well, we all know Christians will tell you that all you have to do is repent and you will be forgiven. So Carter just gonna repent and everything should be okay by Christian standards, right? That's a fact. That's a fact. By the Christian standards, that's a fact. All you have to do is repent and believe that Jesus is the Son of God, and all you need is a mustard seed of faith. The Lord will forgive him for this right here. Yeah.
That child is in the best place possible.
As for the alleged victim herself,
she was just tired. She was tired of being afraid.
Her loved one adds she's been working with the prosecutor.
So she was just tired, and she was tired of being afraid, and all of this came to a head in 2023. So let's just say last year she was, let's say, 19 or 20. So she was tired of being afraid. She was I think I can kind of give her a pass because it started when she was so young. You know what I'm saying? And the Stockholm syndrome, it sets in and all that fly stuff right there. So that's what's up. She probably went to missing the baby and all that, as she should, and it just came to a head. Like, I'm finna tell on his ass now, you know what I'm saying? Shit ain't working out either.
And working to heal from the trauma Carter caused.
But watch this. Mama nor daddy has been arrested. Mama nor daddy has been arrested, and she gave birth at 14 years old since it's a family member. I think I'm remembering it now because he was staying, I think, like at his sister's house or something like that right there, if I'm not mistaken. But none of them was arrested at all. This shit been going on 7 years. Nobody knew. Isn't that a form of neglect? It should fall under some form of neglect. You didn't know for 7 years? Please. You didn't know that your baby gave birth at 14. But if you did know that your baby gave birth and you ain't asking, well, where's the baby? The child, in my mind, was possibly still living in the house that she was getting raped in. Produced the child, and the other person who was in the house had no questions. I believe the person who was in the house was okay with everything that was going on. And I do believe that that other person who was inside of the house, they believe in God too. That's how it works sometimes. Cause see, these believers be afraid of humans too. Truth be told, a lot of us is more afraid of humans than we are of God. People is not that. Listen. This ain't 100 years ago or 200 years ago and shit like that right there, when people like was really, really more afraid of God and what God was going to do. People ain't afraid of God like that no more. People don't have the fear of God in them anymore, and this is even why this is even what people say about the breakdowns in schools and stuff like that, because the kids, they don't have the fear of God in them anymore. We done got away from the church. We done got away from making the kids afraid. They may have a point. You say, what's the legal age in the Bible to get freaky? According to the book, once a female have her period, say she ready. That's what they say in the book. Say that she's a woman. That's what's up. Yes, she said this shit is happening more than y'all think amongst black folks. All we have to do is just go in the community. All of you have to do is just remember when you was in the community and what was transpiring. And just think, it was back then. Now it's easier. Now the morals is different. Now the access is easier. And now females is liberated, and they is going after the males. They is going after the males way more than the males is going after them. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. Give yourself a pat on the back. Y'all done made it to the end of the nightly news around here in these doggone streets. He said, R. Kelly been said, if you, whoa, did you delete that? He said, if you may be young, he said, you may be young, but you ready. He said, Willie, if the young girl got pregnant, Christians will tell you it's a blessing from God. Am I correct? That's a fact. They say children come from God. It's a blessing. A lot of times they will tell you that it's a miracle, which is strange to me that miracles ain't supposed to happen 100 million times. You know what I'm saying? They said it's a blessing. This is what they say. And for some reason, our religious folk don't believe in abortions, which is strange to me because nothing in the Bible say anything about believing in abortion. Abortion isn't a belief. So yeah, back in the days, it wasn't nothing for a 16-year-old to be hunching the number man. Listen. Back in the days, it wasn't nothing for a 13, 14-year-old to be hunching the number man. The dope man, the milk man, the electrical man, mama boyfriend, cousins, brothers. Man, listen. Just saying something. Players, prostate cancer awareness around here at the Willie Williams Show. So it's just a finger. So your prostate don't work, your meat don't work. Mess around and lose your little la-la or your life. It's your choice. You make the call. Your body, your booty, I am here to help. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Get your stuff checked out here in the doggone street. Bam. Say, please make some turmeric. Damn it, some turmeric, honey, garlic, pepper, cayenne. I like that cayenne because that shit, that will have you coughing up something. I like that cayenne. That little hot stuff. I'm finna go and make myself some. I'm sure enough finna make me some because I don't want to come to work tomorrow and be feeling all bad on hump day. You know what I'm saying? We almost over the hump. Listen, man, thank y'all for rocking with the player. Y'all, please remember, go around to the Willie Williams Show 3 channel and watch the standalone videos. I really do appreciate y'all for that right there. Thank you. Yeah. I hope that y'all enjoyed your day, and I hope that y'all enjoyed your night. I hope that I bought y'all enough news that'll hold you till tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Say, check your doctor's degree. Bam. Listen, I appreciate y'all. Y'all have a good. Ooh, y'all please remember, go around here. PleasantCandles.com. I'm out of here, man.